Alright, let's dive into a moment in history that many have heard of, few have read about, and almost no one has fully understood. The Simla Agreement of 1972. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't this just another boring treaty between India and Pakistan that didn't really change anything? Well, yes and no. Stay with me. Let's rewind. It's 1971. India and Pakistan have just fought their third war, a war that didn't just result in military victories, but it reshaped South Asia. Bangladesh was born. Over 90,000 Pakistani soldiers became Indian prisoners of war, a staggering number. Pakistan was bruised. And India? Well, we were in a unique position of strength. Now, cut to Shimla, July 1972, the hill station where people usually go for a holiday and their honeymoon, but this became the stage for high stakes diplomacy. The two main characters, Indira Gandhi, India's formidable Prime Minister, and Zulfikar Ali Bhutto, Pakistan's charismatic but embattled new leader. And what did they sign? The Simla Agreement. Well, what is the Simla Agreement really? Well, on surface, it was a peace agreement, a promise to resolve all disputes, including the big daddy of them all, Kashmir, both bilaterally and peacefully. It aimed to establish a durable peace between India and Pakistan after the 1971 war. Now, some key features. Both countries agreed to respect the line of control, the LOC, in Jammu and Kashmir. They decided to not alter it unilaterally. Both sides would work towards normalizing relations. So, think trade, travel, diplomatic ties, and so on. And crucially, they agreed to resolve future issues without third party intervention. Now, my take on this? Well, it's a classic case of India playing the long game. We had the upper hand militarily, economically, diplomatically, you name it. But instead of pushing for a hard settlement, we opted for statesmanship over score settling. Indira Gandhi could have extracted much harsher terms, maybe even resolved Kashmir on paper while Pakistan was on the back foot. But she didn't. Why? And this is just a conjecture. Maybe she was thinking beyond the battlefield. Stability, international image, and long term peace could have mattered more than short term triumph. But, and this is important, did Pakistan really stick to the agreement? Let's just say, if agreements were WhatsApp messages, this one was left on red by Pakistan more than once. The 1999 Kargil conflict is exhibit A of that breach. So, why is this still relevant today? Every time there's a tension flare up between the two nations, somebody in a suit says, let's stick to Shimla. It's become this diplomatic reference point, kind of like the school rule book that nobody reads until there is a fight in the corridor. And the bilateral clause, that's huge. It essentially rules out international mediation, which India has consistently insisted on. So, what can we learn from this? Well, diplomacy matters even after war. Agreements aren't just about what's written, but what's committed to in spirit. And most importantly, strength is best used when you don't need to flex it. That's true of nations and honestly also of individuals. That similar agreement is like that awkward conversation after a big fight. It didn't fix everything, but it prevented worse. And in the Indo-Pak saga, that's saying something. For more such informational and insightful content, do give us a like, share, and subscribe.